Dear children, good morning. Today I am going to teach you in my YouTube lesson 7 Glimpses of India part 3 entitled Tea from Assam, written by Arup Kumar Datta. In this there are two boys, one is Branjal and the other one is Rajveer. They are classmates in Delhi. And both of them are traveling in a train to Assam. Pranjal invites Rajveer to visit his home to see the sea estate. They were traveling in the train. The lesson starts from there. Come on, in your book, English textbook, page number 94. Tea from Assam. Branjal, a youngster from Assam, is Rajveer's classmate at school in Delhi. Branjal's father is the manager of a tea garden in Upper Assam, and Branjal has invited Rajveer to visit his home during the summer vacation. Now both of them are traveling in a train. Chai, chai, karam chai, karam chai. A vendor called out in a high-pitched voice. A vendor means seller in the platform. You might have watched in all the railway stations, this sound is very popular. Chai, chai, karam chai, garam chai, garam chai. He came up to their window and asked, Chai sahab? Give us 2 cups, Branjal ordered. Branjal said. They slipped the steaming hot liquid. Almost everyone in their compartment was drinking tea too. Not only the friends Branjal and Rajveer, all of them. Immediately, do you know that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world? Rajveer said the statistic report. Wow! Exclaimed Branjal. Tea really is very popular. The train pulled out of the station immediately. Branjal buried his nose in his detective book again. Rajveer too was an ardent fan of detective stories. Ardent fan means very much interested. Best fan. But at the moment, he was keener on looking at the beautiful scenery through the window of his compartment. Keener means very sharp and very accurate to see the beautiful scenery outside the train. It was green, green everywhere. Rajveer had never seen so much greenery before. He was very much happy and surprised. Then the soft green paddy fields gave way to tea bushes. What happened after tea bushes? Paddy fields he happened to see. It was a magnificent view from the train. Against the backdrop of densely wooded hills, densely means thickly, trees, hills, a sea of tea bushes. Many tea bushes stretched as far as the eye could see. Even up to a long distance, everywhere tea bushes are found. Dwarfing the tiny tea plants were tall, sturdy shade trees. What do you mean by sturdy? Strongly built trees, or making the tea plants looking very small in front of the big trees. And amidst orderly rows of bushes busily moved doll-like figure. And we happen to see from the train, they are all looking like doll-like figures. In the distance was an ugly building with smoke billowing out of tall chimneys. Of course, there was missing. There was an ugly building with smoke billowing out of tall chimneys. At a long distance, there was an ugly building. Hey, a tea garden, Rajveer cried excitedly, because he is seeing first time. But Branjal, Branjal, who had been born and brought up on a plantation itself, he didn't share Rajveer's excitement. It was not a new experience for him. Oh, this is tea country now. Assam has become tea country now, he said. Assam has the largest concentration of plantations in the world. You will see enough gardens to last you a lifetime. You can see everywhere tea garden, that's what the reply. I have been reading as much as I could about tea, Rajveer said. Of course, he has read about the tree plantation already. Before coming here, he prepared a lot. No one really knows who discovered tea, but there are many legends said. Legends means popular, traditional stories are there. What legends? Come on, please tell me. Well, there is the one legend about the Chinese emperor, a great king of China, who always boiled water before drinking it. Usually, that was the practice of the emperor. He boiled water before drinking. One day what happened, a few leaves of the twigs from the maybe branch of the plant, few leaves burning under the pot fell into the water by unknowingly, giving it a delicious flavor. The few leaves gave the water, hot water, a delicious smell and flavor. It is said that they were tea leaves. That is the first legend. Oh, nice to hear, said Branjal. Tell me another, scoffed Branjal. We have an Indian legend too. Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic saint. Ascetic means saint. One day what happened? He cut off his eyelids. Wow! Why? Because he felt sleepy during meditation. He was doing meditation, but all of a sudden he was feeling sleepy. He was very sad about his behavior, sad and bad about his sleeping behavior. Immediately he cut off his eyelids. Then tea plants grew out of those eyelids. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, banished sleep. That's why if you drink tea, you will be losing your sleep. Tea was first drunk in China, Rajveer added. As for long back, as 2700 BC, before Christ, the habit started in China. In fact, words such as tea, chai and Chinese are from Chinese. We are making use of it. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century and was drunk more as medicine than as beverage. Beverage means liquid refreshment. In those days it was drunk as a medicine. The train clattered into Mariani Junction. Of course, clattered means with a continuous noise, sound. The train stopped in the junction called Mariani Junction. The boys collected their luggage and pushed their way to the crowded platform. Both of them got down from the train. Branjal's parents were waiting in the platform for them. Soon they were driving towards Dekia Bari, it's a place, the tea garden estate managed by Branjal's father. An hour later, the car veered sharply of the main road. Veered means moving very fast, and they crossed a cattle bridge and entered Dekia Bari tea estate. On both sides of the gravel road were acre upon acre of tea bushes, all nearly pruned to the same. Pruned means somewhat trimmed to the same height. Groups of tea pluckers, ladies, men, all with bamboo baskets on their backside, wearing plastic aprons. Plastic aprons means it is a protected garment worn in front of them, were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. They were plucking the sprouted means started to grow, growing leaves, tea leaves. Branjal's father slowed down to allow a tractor pulling a trailer load of tea leaves. he slowed down his vehicle, allowing the tractor carrying load of tea leaves to pass. This is the second flush or sprouting period, that is growing period, isn't it, Mr. Barua? Rajveer was a vast reader who read all the details before coming to Assam. So he is asking, this is the second season of sprouting growing period. It lasts from May to July and yields the best tea, he said. Then Barua, that is Branjal's father, understood that he read a lot. You seem to have done your homework before coming here. I think you have prepared well. You read so many books about Assam and tea plantation. Am I right? Branjal's father said in surprise. Yes, Mr. Barua, Rajveer admitted. But I hope to learn much more while I am here. Of course, I learned something. I want to learn more about Assam and tea plantation here. So, in that way, glimpses of India, 3 chapters over. First one, a baker from Goa. Second one, Gurk. The third one, tea from Assam. These are all the wonderful things. There are thousands and thousands of wonderful things available in India. These 3 chapters are given in one lesson, Glimpses of India. After seeing this YouTube video, in page number 28 in your pink color guide which I gave you, read in page number 28, read the summary and question answers of tea from Assam. Remember, I'm going to send a message, of course, from next week, 19th October, you have continuously a test for 40 marks. First Monday, it starts with max. Prepare well. I will sending you the portions below. Thank you, children.